Man, do you remember when we thought that Adam Sandler was just like the funniest thing like in the entire world, Amanda?
Yeah, he was like the best.
It was like, oh my God, I listen to that Christmas song all the time. Hey, everybody, welcome to Sequential Saturday. That's not a very good Adam Sandler. I'm Jeff.
Amanda.
And we finally cashed in the DLC Agent Pack.
Yay.
We also got something a little special. It's
stuff.
so special. All right, so let's
you know you're all very special to us.
check in on our
Global
operations.
conflicts.
Boop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop.
If anyone asks, I didn't go.
Boop-a-doop-doop-doop. Claim your rewards. Rama gadget, agent skin, vehicle skin. Ba-da-bop-bop.
We
All
gotta
right.
check out that.
Do this. Who did we send? It was Rama.
Yeah.
Who's Rama?
That's the girl with
This girl?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
the.
Hardtack, go get yourself some skins. All right, so should we do a mission?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a Rama mission. What do we got here? Warp points, tranquility point. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
We gotta
Hold
do
on.
our skins.
Whoa,
and stuff, or
whoa.
Car skin.
Car skin. Got to put
Car
on a car
skin.
skin. Vehicle. Oh, Stripes 84.
Which one's that?
I bet it's patriotic as fuck.
What skin? That one.
Boom.
Ooh, I'm down.
I like it. All right.
America.
Yeah, let's get going. Woo. All right. So, hey, Amanda, before we start taking questions,
Yes, sir.
I have a thing that I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Uh-oh, we got some contracts.
I don't know what these are. I don't
What the
remember what they are.
Fudge and fudge. Oh, so they're just like achievements?
Yeah.
Destroy 12 ice barrage
I think you
devices.
get like special shit, right? Rewards,
Destroy-
crystal shards, cash,
Oh, okay.
dark
All right.
matter, blah blah
It's,
blah.
fucking whatever.
Uh-huh.
Race against the plague. So wait, these are just like, just keep
I think
doing
we got
these.
Agent. Yeah.
Keep doing these. So last week I was out of books to read, and I decided to get a book.
Skin.
And let's see, did we get a special skin for her?
I don't think so.
No. And we got no. Okay.
Okay.
We got some skins for some other people though, right?
Yes.
Who do we get skins for? We got a skin for Yeti, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What we got
Hopefully it's a good one.
Thunder Beast.
Ooh.
He's like a shark
Oh,
man?
no, he's from Thundercats.
Oh, he's Panthro. Okay. And Gun of the Omens.
Ooh.
That's boring.
I mean, yeah, they're
I
all
mean, I like the Panthro one, but like, wait, did he have one?
Skin.
Let's see what we got. A Man of Iron. He's Iron Man.
Ironmonger. Oh, it matches.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yep. All right, let's do this.
That's a lot of orange.
So I got a book, and that book was that Chuck Palahniuk book that we were talking about.
What's it called? I can't remember.
It's called Precious Me or
Did I read it out loud?
Beautiful You.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
If you want to read the synopsis, go for
I
it.
read it to you because that's how I pitched it to you.
Yep.
I'm so hyped that you. Are you done with it?
Yeah, I finished it. It was not. I mean, Palahniuk's not exactly super difficult to read or anything.
Yeah. So I described it as the 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Of Chuck Palahniuk, which, I think is perfect. But let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Because there's not a wiki page for it, so it was really...
Okay. Well, it only had 3 stars on Amazon, and it's not a very good book. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on whether you're into if you're into, like, the way that he does his thing, because there's quite a bit of it that's just like, if I wrote 50 Shades of Grey, it would be like, we're going to describe a lot of anatomical lady part names.
Yay. I hope that means shit like vulva. Anyway.
No, we're way beyond vulvas at this point.
All right.
This is like the Doc Brown vulvas, where we're going, we don't need vulvas.
Okay, wait. From the author of Fight Club, the classic portrait of the damaged contemporary male psyche, now comes this novel about the apocalyptic marketing possibilities of female pleasure. Are we stuck?
Are we stuck here? All right, folks, you would not believe it was like we had to delete Agents of Mayhem and reinstall it, basically, But hey, we're back.
Yay! We don't have the skins that we showed you earlier.
That's true. We do not.
We will get them back at a different time when it doesn't destroy the game and make it impossible for us to play.
Also true. Also very true. Very true.
So shall I continue with what I was reading before, which was the Beautiful You?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Chuck Palahniuk, blah,
Sorry,
blah, blah.
was,
A female player. Okay.
6 weeks ago. So
Yeah. Fucking. Sisters will be doing it for themselves and doing it and doing it and doing it some more. Penny Harrigan is a low-level associate in a big Manhattan law firm with an apartment in Queens.
Yep.
And no love life at all.
Yep.
So it comes as a great shock when she finds herself invited to dinner by one C. Linus Maxwell, a.k.a. Cly Maxwell, a software mega billionaire.
It's the stupidest. It's such a stupid fucking name. C. Linus Maxwell. Yeah, all right.
Mega billionaire and lover of the most gorgeous and accomplished women on earth.
Yup.
After dining at Manhattan's most exclusive restaurant, he whisks Penny off to a hotel suite in Paris, where he proceeds, notebook in hand, to bring her to previously undreamed of heights of orgasmic pleasure for days on end.
Damn right.
What's not to like? This. Penny discovers that she is a test subject for the final development of a line of sex toys to be marketed in a nationwide chain of boutiques called Beautiful You.
Yep.
So potent and effective are these devices that women by the millions line up outside the stores on opening day and then lock themselves in their room with them and stop coming out except for batteries. Maxwell's plan for erotically enabled world domination must be stopped. But how? So, best book ever?
Race Against the Plague. Oh, wait. What? Is it just another race? Are these all race missions?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Rama, it's me, Relic. I've marked a location on your map.
Your name is stupid.
I've got a
Don't be mean to him.
for the Mumbai plague.
Okay. I'll go this way. So anyway, part of the book was pretty good.
The sexy parts?
The sexy parts got old. I can look at the internet if I want to look at porno.
Yeah. But this way you feel smarter.
Well, maybe some people feel smarter. I'm quite beyond the whole like, oh man, Palahniuk, he's really taking down the system. I'm like,
the system of sexy time?
the sexy system. Wait, what? Where do I go now?
And you there?
Is that
see that dot? You need to get that
shoot
dot.
the transport pod?
That dot. That's floating dot.
No, I know that, but like I can't shoot from my car.
You're
so.
not supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Get out of your fucking car.
All
You're
right,
a ranged fighter.
Hey, put that motherfucker down. That's motherfucker.
Nope, there goes bouncing away, bouncing to freedom.
There you go. Make contact
Interact
with
him.
Oh, it's one of those GIMP techs. Hey. Oh, is that it? Oh, fuck. Okay, well, keep going, apparently.
Another one?
Need to make contact.
Yes, but it is not so simple. Legion learned about our
It's not that simple. The music starts up.
How so?
Wait, what?
by locking them into personal transport pods and launching them into space.
Where do I go? Oh, okay.
Where am I looking? Where are you asking me to look?
Wait, am I supposed to go?
Are you supposed to go in the
A
building?
bit ostentatious? Yes. But don't worry.
It's behind you. Is something hitting you?
Trajectory of the pods. They are now
Yeah, it's
circling around
definitely
Seoul.
behind you.
Okay, well, the arrows were telling me a different story.
See him?
We must hurry.
There he is.
Oh,
They're
okay.
running out of oxygen.
Okay. Well, she certainly seems like the right person for this job.
I am at the location.
It's probably why it's her mission.
Now
Yeah.
shoot that pod. One well-placed
No, I already
arrow
did
should
it.
be sufficient.
I already did it. Wait, oh, fuck. I have to kill these guys too?
Ah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Buddy, calm down, buddy. So half of it was good, the other half not. So.
It gets really stupid after a while.
Well, that's kind of his MO. Like,
Yeah, I know I shouldn't think anything different. Oh, I do have to kill these guys. Okay, all right, fine. Yep, let's do it.
Whoa. Ah.
All right, fine. I can turn invisible like your mom.
You have nothing to fear.
Oh, god damn it.
What? What does that even mean?
Yeah, so part of it was kind of fun and interesting. That like somebody else trying to write like erotica, that was kind of interesting. Oh fuck, god damn, I'm almost dead.
No, you're fine.
Was also kind of interesting.
What an idiot aiming their guns in the wrong direction.
At the end, it turned into complete gibberish garbage.
Was it like he didn't know how to end it?
No, I think that he ended it exactly the way that he wanted to end it. I don't think like anybody forced his hand. I think he wrote half a book about like, oh, I could write sexy. God damn it! Really?
Did
they hit by a car?
Did they fall in love and end up together in the end?
I am not going to spoil. Oh, fucking Jesus,
Yep,
Lord!
Got hit by another car, and they took away your shield, so you might want to.
Jesus! Oh God!
Your
All
shield's
right.
back. You're fine. Just get out of the road.
Okay.
Level 5, you can get some health.
Oh fuck! Oops. Oop. Do I have like a? Yeah, there we go. All right.
Nice.
Do that.
Brah. Get that health.
Oh fuck! Oh.
Wait until the you look
Shoot
both
this
away.
transport pod. Wait, which transport pod? Is that the transport pod?
No, that's a person.
That's a sniper. Oh god damn. Where's the transport pod?
The purple arrow there.
Oh
it is.
shit. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to like take these things down or? Oh fucking god damn it.
Oh, gee willikers. Aw, crud. Aw, man.
Yeah, at the end it gets like ridiculously stupid. I understand kind of how they do this, but they start doing, there's like technology that doesn't exist, or that
Like a thing that'll make ladies orgasm that'll help him rule the world?
well, sort of. Then there's like some I don't really want to spoil it in case anybody actually wants to go read it. It was somewhat enjoyable. God, I mean, like, what the fuck, you guys? I'm going to fail the shit out of this mission.
I mean, you might want to lower the difficulty then. Because
I think I got to go back to the Mayhem Agent HQ to do that. Can I go all the way up?
Well, if you fail, might I suggest. There he is. He came back around.
Oh, fuck.
He's like, I'll come to you. Nope.
God damn it.
Swing and a miss. A swing and a miss.
Would you please? Oh, my God. Ah. Okay, hold on. I got 35 seconds until I got to do 12 more of these. Oh, what the shit was that? You saw that.
I saw you miss.
I was about to hit it, and then it juked out of my way. All right, I don't want to do this mission anymore. Fucking, no, it was sort of fun, and then like I said, at the end, it just went like, do what now?
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it's real. It's creative.
So the part
but stupid.
So the part that's a pitch.
Yeah.
Is that the good part?
Yes.
Okay.
That part makes a certain amount of sense. There's also, I'm just gonna like, okay,
So when he comes on in and like chucks it up, that's when it gets.
Adjust difficulty here. Yeah. Let's just put it back down to normal. It's very late at night. We've been playing for a long time.
Jeff's a little upset.
Yes.
Just a little crappy pants right now.
Okay, so the part that you taught, like, there's also, okay, I'm trying to get my thoughts in line here. So, like, the scenario that you just laid out, if somebody has already heard that scenario and you don't want to hear any more about the book, maybe go somewhere else. But, like, if the world had been changed to a point where there were, like, no women left because they were all at home
jerking it,
flicking the bean, jilling off, whatever metaphor you feel like using.
Scratching the record?
Scratching the record. What is this thing? Why do I... Oh, she's got like her own special car.
Yeah.
Like, at a certain point, people would do a thing about that. Like here... There's a kind of a part later on in the book where all the men of the world are just frustrated and like, I don't know. And it's like, no. If the women are literally like addicted to sex and they won't go to work and they're like walking through the street like zombies, you would do something. Yeah. You would like sedate them or put them in jail or like, I don't know. Like if these guys are really as upset as they like, okay, let's say, for example, that there was a sex shop store and then every woman that went into the sex shop store and got a sex toy, she like ran away from her family and all she wanted to do was
sexy time herself.
Reset her motherboard like under a bridge. Like she doesn't have a job anymore. Yeah. She's just like hand jobs for batteries, right? And like this is a bunch of different women. This is happening to all of them, right? And every day they line up at the store to get replacement sex toys. Like some of them line up in like the gajillions to pick up a replacement sexual toy, right? Why wouldn't you, as a frustrated person, as a frustrated man who's like, all the women they've gone away, Like, burn down the sex toy store. Like, instead of just like everybody's like, oh, I'm mad and I'm angry and I'm a man and I'm impotent and I don't know what to do with my life. And all I'm saying is, like, if a corporation turned half of our population into sexual slaves, we would try to stop that thing that I just said from happening.
Maybe they're just trying to be nice because those women are enjoying themselves and they want to let them enjoy themselves.
You know who enjoys themselves an awful lot? Heroin addicts. And we don't just go, yeah, you know what? That's cool. That's just fine. That's cool. Whatever. I'm not talking about like just, you know, women want to have a good time and we're like, no, because we're men and you must enjoy dicks and whatnot. This is like, there are no women left in New York City because they're all like under bridges, you know.
Is that where you get the
Canada
toys?
Spam. I don't know. I don't have another euphemism.
Jamming the clam?
Jamming the clam. You get the clam jammers now. Just a dirty clam jam festival.
Clam jam-a-lammy.
Clam jammers is my favorite NES game, folks. So yeah, I mean, like that. So there are parts of the book that are stupid like that, where it's like, hey, you got caught up there. Hey, how's that?
They're like, help me.
Okay, kill the Legion enemies. Do I have my mayhem up yet?
No.
Who's left?
Punch him
that
in the
person
dick.
got what?
Clam their jam.
Jam their clam. Jam him in the clam. You got clam jammed.
The car was headed right towards you.
Kill the Legion enemies. Okay, I did that. Now what? Oh, there's one more.
I'm still here.
And smackadoo and wackadoo. Blackadoo, blackadoo, schmackin', smackin' and blackin'. Lackin' and whackin'. All right, here we go.
Find our position to negotiate is much stronger than his.
Great. Did we win? Make contact with the technician. Okay. I don't like this timer bullshit. So anyway, some of it was okay. It's been a long time since I've read one of his books, and he's an okay writer, and it's fine. But parts of it were ludicrously stupid, especially at the very end of the book where it goes from there. But you know what? It was like $5, $7, something like that. So, I mean, I wrote it. I wrote it. I read it in like a day and a half. You know, it was fine. There were some parts of it that
How
were
many
actually
pages was it?
300, something like that.
Not bad. Yeah. I really stopped enjoying his books, so I can't possibly read it. But the premise was too good not to share with people.
It was, yeah. It's okay. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of like, you know, Fight Club is probably one of the more like kind of like strangely believable one of his books.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of his other ones tend to get into like, what's the one where the dude doesn't crap for like 6 days and he's like building a, is it choke?
He has an anal, he has an anal bead stuck in his ass so he can't shit.
Yeah.
And then somebody gives him the Heimlich maneuver and then he shits himself.
Yeah. But like in the course of that, there's like a religion that pops up around him, and
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the one where he thinks that he is the child of Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Because a crazy person in that's a spoiler, but it's real old.
That's an old book. I don't feel like.
Yeah, he went to a hospital to visit his mom, who's crazy.
Yeah.
And she had like a diary because she's like Alzheimer's, I think. But she was already kind of a crazy person anyway, and she kind of raised him to like be off the grid, and she would like he would be taken away.
Oh yeah,
and he would
yeah.
be taken away from her.
Up.
Yeah, and she'd like show up, and she'd call different names over like if they were in department stores.
Yeah.
And she would like, Mr. Red, you were needed in whatever, and then he would know that's his mom, and he would have to go to her.
Yeah.
And one of the doctors reads her journal, and she's like, "Yeah, apparently your mom took place in this like cloning experiment to clone Jesus. So you're actually like the child of Jesus Christ." And it turned out that she was just crazy.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't a doctor. They just gave her a lab coat because she was like a med student at some point, and she was nuts.
Yep. Anyway, so we're almost halfway through this.
Wow.
Do we have questions?
Preguntas, if you will.
I would like to answer them.
Why did you say that in a robot voice?
Answer questions. Must answer questions.
Questions.
All right. What do we got?
I will be the judge of that.
Okay.
Our transaction is successful, Rama.
We have a key card, a password, and the location of the lab.
And if we're fortunate, a possible cure.
Thank you, Red.
Oh, she wants a
Pleasure is
cure.
mine.
It's the whole reason she joined Mayhem.
Yeah.
See? Paying attention. So
That's nice.
what's up?
Okay. I'm waiting for them to like get into another conversation or something.
New
gadget.
EM target array. Puts the target with vital organs and increases critical hit chance by 25%.
Nice. When evil reveals its heart to you, pluck it out.
Okay.
Saw that in an Indiana Jones movie.
New weapon skin. Bomber bow.
Neat.
Yeah.
What up, skis?
Yeah.
Back to the questions. I'm just worried that we're gonna get a cutscene or trapped in a load screen again.
Oh, yeah.
We don't even have hints at the bottom.
Come on. Maybe it's because it's a super fast load screen. Yay!
Okay. Let's suppose that tomorrow YouTube announces that they're shutting their digital doors.
Uh-huh.
This is Will Schultz, by the way, that's asking this.
Okay.
No more video hosting. No more YouTube original series. Oh, no. Whatever will we do? No more nothing. What would you do to keep Rage Select going in absence of YouTube? I was wondering because I feel more and more that as time goes on, YouTube is showing itself to ultimately be an unsustainable business model for 99% of the content producers on YouTube. And I thought that was a really interesting question. Like, what do you do if there's no more YouTube? Like, would you... I figured it'd be like Twitch live streams.
What I would probably end up doing is Blip or Vimeo or something like that.
You could also upload videos on Facebook.
Yeah, upload
and
videos
if we're
on
doing
Facebook.
Like Patreon as our main source of finances, you really could upload anywhere.
I mean, here's the thing: is that that would affect me a lot less than a lot of other people because one, the most of the people that actually like go to Rage Select are kind of our hardest core fans. They check the actual website as opposed to anything else. So I feel like we have a leg up in that like we don't need people to go to the YouTube channel, right? Two, we use Patreon and not internet or not YouTube bucks. So yeah, we would actually probably be remarkably
about the same.
Fine.
Yeah.
The main thing would just be to find where people go from there. Wait, I thought this was a.
Is this a mission or is this a?
I don't fucking know.
I'm just guessing that's today. I was an only child, so I've never celebrated it.
Agents of Mayhem.
Okay. What happened to the little? Oh, that sounds like okay. So yeah, that would probably be. That's about the skinny. That's what I think would kind of be our thing.
Yeah, not anything to really worry about for us. And I honestly think if like YouTube was like shutting its doors down, something would become popular real quick. Like everyone we'd all pretty much agree together. Like, oh, we're gonna do this.
It would probably be something like Twitch starts letting you archive videos, type of thing.
Real. Let's see. These are all YouTube questions. I'm starting with YouTube first because there's only 2 here, and then I'll move on to the other one. So, T. Philip Humphrey asks,
Late to turn back now, right?
hey there, Jeff and Amanda. I recently just turned 30. So did I, like 2 weeks ago. And I've always been a sucker for nostalgia. But last week, I found myself rewatching what was once one of my favorite films of all time, Scott Pilgrim. And I couldn't finish it because it made me feel old and depressed and reminded me of a time in my life I can never go back to. I don't know why it made me feel that way since I'm always revisiting movies, TV shows, etc. from my childhood because it's maybe it's because I strongly associate that film with my early 20s, and that point in my life is not far enough in the past for nostalgia to take effect, but far enough to make me hyper aware of the amount of time that has gone by. As ridiculous as it sounds, all I know is that it reminded me that I'm no longer the skinny, geeky 23-year-old that I was when I first saw it, and now a full grown-ass 30-year-old man with graying temples.
Yep.
My question to both of you is, do you have a film, TV show, video game, etc. that you used to enjoy but now has a bizarro nostalgic effect on you to the point where you avoid revisiting them?
You avoid revisiting.
Also, just letting you know, John has like salt and pepper hair. There is nothing wrong with graying temples. Like gray hair on a guy is so nice. Like even on women, but chicks are all whatever about it. But just in case that was like a point of insecurity. What the fuck is happening? The car just made a run for it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to make sure that I don't have any upgrades. Nope. Okay, never mind. All right. Well, let's see. Before we answer that question, let's do Operation Thick as Thieves. Doop.
Rio de Janeiro, pirate capital of the world. I was a legend there. I had all the best toys, and if you wanted something stolen, you came to me. So why did I join Mayhem?
She stole my heart.
I got hired to steal something not even Legion could get at.
Oh, our little robot pal.
As long as the money was right.
Give me that money.
Yeah, that was weird finger animation.
Yep.
It made me uncomfortable.
This is like a company that kind of knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think this is a company you would hire to like, oh, it's the new G.I. Joe reboot.
It wasn't a heist. It was a job interview. And Persephone liked what she saw.
Have a robot pal.
I decided to stick around.
It's also a jetpack.
Every day brings something new. And I like the toys here even better.
Okay.
There's a mayhem.
Cool.
Yay.
So wait, what are we actually doing here? Featuring Fortune. All right. Thick as Thieves by Sir Jonathan Gatt. Oh, that was weird.
Gremlin, I need a favor. I sent you an electronic signature to scan for.
Funsies, what is it?
Just some old Legion tech.
Already found it. It's on top of a building by... Ah, old tech? That's not so funsies.
Yep, not much that would interest you. Gracias, Gremlin.
Okay. I'm gonna say
You are so full of it. What are you telling me?
no. I don't actually. I don't think that I have anything that makes me feel like
I got a lead on where Legion's
old.
stashes
Mostly
were.
because I'm
Persephone
fine
said it was foolish
with
to even
getting
go after
older.
him.
Yeah.
So you're doing it
I
anyway?
have don't.
Something about hiding
Embrace
the
the age.
The thing is,
Like,
what I have
I'm not
to.
a person, you know? Yeah, I'm an agent of mayhem, but I have my own unique skills.
So what I would say is that I'm a little bit different. I feel like in that my early to mid to late 20s were not exactly like woo. Like I started doing this in my mid 30s. So like my 20s a lot were a lot of like working jobs that I didn't really care for and kind of being aimless with my life.
Yeah.
And then in my early 30s it was about going to school. But like my mid 30s have been kind of the best time of my life. As opposed to my 20s where I don't know. I mean, I was still like working for somebody else. And I mean, I played video games and I liked doing that. And I liked it when I went to school and such, but you know, my 30s are when I got to fucking run Rage Select. Like I'm sitting here talking into this microphone in front of a green screen in my house, answering a question that you asked on our multi-part series of a video game where you get to jump around and fucking blow a bunch of people up. I mean, goddamn, like why would I want to go back to being 20 and like working for a tech support
Because then you'd
company?
be young and beautiful again.
I was never beautiful. I'm actually in better shape now than I was when I was in my 20s, outside of one particular time period where I used to run all the time. But like, I mean, yeah, I can't eat like as frivolously as I could when I was in my 20s. Like I have to kind of, you know, I'll get sick if I eat too many days of Taco Bell in a row.
Yeah.
But like, it's worth
all
it,
the,
man.
all the
Like,
Baconators.
I mean, in the last 8 months of my life, like, you know, me and I've been learning how to like cook. I grill out all the time,
He's
making like
adulting
salads and
so
stuff.
hard. It's so weird.
And like all that stuff is happening now. And when I look back on my 20s, I'm like, yeah, we used to get fucked up all the time. But in a lot of ways, that can like lose its luster after a while because it's just like we just got fucked up all the time.
Yeah.
And like, did we have any? Once upon a time, me and a couple of my friends were sitting around at a bar with another one of my friends who doesn't like to really like go out and do the whole like bar scene thing, and we were telling some crazy stories about going to the bar. And she was like, my other friend was like, oh man, I don't have any good stories like that. I'm like, well, if you go to the bar every Friday and Saturday night for 5 years, you're going to have like 3 or 4 good stories. You're also going to have about 700 just like, yeah, I just got fucking drunk.
Wasted, yeah.
Yeah, I just spent $70 at the bar for no good reason.
Sad drunk guy stories. Like nobody wants those.
I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. Like we've all got our addictions to deal with over our lifetime. But
Yeah.
I don't find getting old to be bad. I like getting older.
Yeah.
Now, once my body starts breaking down in serious ways, I'll probably won't like that. But
whatever. I mean, you got to embrace it. It's not like you can stop it.
So yeah, I actually go back and sometimes and stuff that I had nostalgia. The only thing that came to mind when they asked was it he?
It was he. It was I think.
I don't know that I can ever watch Farscape again, but that's just because, like, I feel like
to the passing time with graphics.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's that the current standards of like fiction on TV are so goddamn good these days that like Farscape can sometimes be a little bit cheesy in comparison. But I'm not like I don't hate it or anything. Just Agents of Mayhem.
Murder on glory.
What about you?
So the only one that comes to mind off the top of my head is there is a TV show called Roswell, and I've talked about it before. It's hard. I tried doing a rewatch of it, and I can't. So Roswell only lasted 3 seasons. I was obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I had a little folder, like a binder, a 3-ring binder that had like pictures of all the actors in every magazine, like every interview they did. Like I had a scrapbook for this show. Yeah.
Ooh, super fan.
This is like early days of AOL.
Who are these people?
Tech support.
Okay.
This is like early days AOL. They'd have chat rooms, and you could go into like fan chats for specific shows, and I would go into fan chats for Roswell. I would regularly read Roswell fan fiction. Like it was a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I would be what Supernatural fans are now.
Okay.
It's really hard to watch that show as like a casual enjoyer of that show and not feel like I remember the interview that they gave when they were talking about this thing and how they got it from this story and like this is from that and like I read the novels and this is how the novels are different and like this character doesn't die but this character didn't even exist and like it's too like it's almost too intense like who I was then versus now where it's just really weird to try to watch it and not be like that.
I guess there's like some music and stuff that I don't. Wait, what? Did I miss one?
You have run out of time. There was a time restraint?
I don't know. This game is getting a little weird with that shit. But I don't know. Like I said, for the most part, I enjoy getting older.
Yeah. I mean, when I did watch the episodes I watched, I enjoyed it.
Shit.
It's just real weird to be like when you're preteen watching. Oh, you got to run through those things and then.
Yeah, but where's the next one? I thought that was the next one. 15, 14. Oh, did I just like not do it fast enough?
Yeah. I think you got caught on the side of the building last time. 7, 6, 5, 4. Whew.
So I hear you think you're better than me.
Look, I don't have time for this right now.
What? Hollywood's after us?
It's never the time. That's
hey, look, it's a nice barrage.
5, 4, 3. Thank you.
Trust.
Wait, where's
10,
the next
9,
one?
8,
Where's the next
7,
one?
6.
Where's
5,
the next one?
4.
Where's the thing?
Destroy the ice barrage.
Oh, okay.
No. Remember, well.
Wait, what?
What?
Do I have to destroy
We're
the
out of time. You have
ice barrage in that amount of time?
What? That's weird. You like running gun?
I don't know.
Or like?
I mean, I didn't. Did
maybe
you see another
No,
thing
that's
to
why I
run
was
through?
looking for the little like
Okay.
reticle or whatever it's called.
Here goes nothing.
2, 3.
I mean, I was like a huge. Oh yeah, that's. You can fuck yourself up with that shit. I was like a real big Spice Girls fan.
Yeah.
I could still listen to Spice Girls like all the time, and I feel no ways about it.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. There's a lot of. I can also listen to the Spice Girls all the way long
I
day.
agree. I am sporty.
I actually really got. I really like.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
That's not
Nope.
why I joined
Yep.
this team. I thought this was about
Nope.
respect,
Destroy ice
trust.
barrage cannon. Okay.
This was about love.
Do I have to do it in?
Go through that and then shoot. I wish they'd stop talking because I feel like it changes what you need to do.
Remember, well,
Oh, I guess it
Oh,
actually.
did you not go through the thing last time?
No, I think that.
You did, but I didn't read it. 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What?
What?
I don't really understand. I feel like it popped up another objective, but this is kind of lame.
Yeah.
What I was going to say actually was Jerry Halliwell has a single, aka Ginger Spice, called "Look at Me" that was like big on the radio when my friend and I went to Europe. And wait, did I miss the thing? Oh Jesus!
What?
Well, fucking, I guess don't even worry about it.
I wanted to be Ginger so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And, like the first time I dyed my hair, I dyed it red because that was like a huge thing for me.
She was a striking lady.
Yeah, she was a looker.
She is a striking lady.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
No,
in a
she's
long
still
time.
gorgeous. She's just a lot less bright red and booby.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, how about some other questions?
Okay.
How many do we have? It's like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning over here?
It's 4:15.
Oh, my God. We might have to wrap it up a little bit earlier this week.
3, maybe 4.
Okay.
Because it's never the time. That's not why I joined this team.
Anyway.
Everwin asks, hey guys, thanks for answering my question. Sorry for making it such a bummer. If you'd like to answer my question this week.
Oh, shit. What? Okay.
No. Remember, while you ladies best
That's weird. Like, it did. The ice cannon was gone, but now I'm down on the street.
Hardtack, man, I thought you were on my side.
Please, Hardtack, don't take sides.
Anyway.
He breaks them. So everyone asks, sorry for making such a bummer. If you'd like to answer my question this week, I have something a little lighter. With Jeff Bezos
Yep.
demanding Amazon produce the next Game of Thrones, what sci-fi fantasy properties would you like to see adapted as a show and why? I think that what Bezos means when he says he wants another Game of Thrones is that he wants something with that much popularity and cultural impact, not necessarily a fantasy story, but it would be nice to have more genre shows produced out there. Thanks. There are so many genre shows out there right now.
Yep.
Pretty much exclusively genre shows.
But.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well.
You don't have a shield, so watch out for that.
I'm trying.
I'm the head of Pride's IT department, hacker, and it's my duty to keep people like you out.
Are you serious with this?
Oh, shit. I still don't have a shield back.
You did, but now it's gone. You know,
okay.
Doom has kind of fucked my brain over because I was literally going to tell you to do some glory kills to get more life back.
Oh, it's Trey's Dubmore. Okay. Can I not hack this? I'm trying to hack it.
Oh, you can shoot that. It's not aiming at you.
Why can't I? Oh, okay. Fucking goddamn.
This is not hard difficulty, by the way.
What? Okay. What type of shows would you like? What show?
What sci-fi fantasy property would you like to see adapted as a show and why?
Let's see. What is the name? Is it? Hold on. Let me think about that for a second. You got anything coming off the top of your head?
I think it'd be really interesting to watch like a Predator or Alien as a television series, like a long-running series would be kind of interesting, as opposed to like a movie that maybe doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because then I think you're like forced to do something different. Head up, kill him! Where's that guy going?
I don't know.
You can get life though. I think they dropped life. Get closer to that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
He dropped life when you kicked him in the face. No, you still
you have to defeat. There's a legion
ambush. There's one guy fucking.
Oh, it's that guy that ran off the side of the building.
Like, I made a mistake.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Why?
Actually, you know what would be cool along those same lines? Oh man, game of the year, you guys! Woo! This advanced AI is too smart for Jeff from Rage Select. Whatever will I do?
Like one asshole jumping up and down over there, one going in circles.
Oh, and my
glory stopped him.
Yep.
Oh man.
That was pretty amazing. I actually really like this game, but that was still pretty fucking amazing. This guy doesn't know how to get up these stairs.
Stairs are hard, okay?
No, the Colonial Marines would make an interesting TV series because like they indicated that they've done other things, right? Let's see. Hack my network. You're an IT guy? Okay.
I'd call that a reversal of fortune.
Gremlin, let's try not to relive all the punning.
So, ready to hack this thing and prove you're the best thief in the world?
I'll try, but I'm not exactly confident.
Well, I believe in you.
It's really not that difficult, Fortune. You just go, boop, boop. There you go.
Why do they make
perfect hack?
two button hacking
Look
systems?
at all that sweet, sweet data. What do you say about that, Hollywood?
I would say that, as your coworker, I've been continually impressed with your dedication, thoroughness, and professionalism.
Thanks.
Aw, Hollywood. That's actually kind of sweet.
Acting!
That was a good one, Fortune.
Acting.
I like that guy.
Hollywood's a dick. That's the best part.
Colonial Marines, that'd be a good one. I'm trying to think of other properties.
Is there any like fantasy that you would watch?
I don't like fantasy all that much.
Me neither. That's why I'm like confused.
I've always thought that I like Dune, and like I always wish that they would make it like for reals.
Yeah.
Like that sci-fi one is okay, and the David Lynch one is whatevskis, right? But like if they made it into a series so that like they could do some Game of Thrones like really explore the concepts and let the series kind of grow and change, I think that would be cool. As far as fantasy goes, I guess I've talked before about how I've always been really disappointed that we never got to finish the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series.
Yeah.
I think that would make for an interesting long form television series. If you were going to pin me down to fantasy, I like that story quite a bit, and I feel like it's a good story that is good for kids and adults and such. So.
I thought A Wrinkle in Time would be a good TV series when I first read the books.
Yeah.
But they're making it into a movie now, so I could be wrong. And I don't really remember a lot of it, so.
Yeah.
Because I read it when I was youngin'.
It was a weird book, too.
Yeah, but it had a lot of like interdimensional traveling and stuff like that, and I think that really lends itself to some awesomeness.
Yeah.
Did you know that the resonance of a dark matter crystal channels energy from another universe? No? You stupid, ignorant cattle. Go read a book.
Next question?
Sure.
Interslicery says and asks, just up my Patreon. Stay classy, Rage Select. Keep those poopy buttholes flying.
Yay! You're the best around.
Nothing's gonna ever get you down. Okay. Speaking of horror movies, I went to see It this weekend.
There you go.
It was fantastic. With It and Stranger Things making waves recently, it's nice to see the return of child peril.
Yep.
Something I feel's been missing from movies for a while.
Sure.
Since as soon as a kid shows up, all stakes are gone because they know they aren't going to show a kid get his head bit off or something. There was not a question in that. I thought there was. My bad. I just really wanted to say children in peril. I watched The Ring because it was on my list.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to say that the kid in that is not annoying.
Hate machine. Stop this Legion machine from fueling Rage Against Mayhem.
I feel like we, as Rage Select, would want rage.
Well, it's Rage Against. Are they using their rage for good things or for bad things?
I mean, if it's rage, isn't it automatically bad thing?
Destroy this ice-throwing weapon.
Let me find another question.
Wait, hold on. I have a...
You have a statement about child danger?
Yes.
Okay. Look both ways before crossing the street.
No, I hate children in medias. I really don't like them. I feel like they... even the kids in Stranger Things that everybody just like... Loves to death. I was kind of like... when they were on screen, I really couldn't wait for them to get off screen. I don't know.
You just wanted to watch Winona Ryder.
Well, that is true, but the major thing is that, yeah, I'm with you as far as like, I don't. You know, I don't relate. I don't relate to children.
Yeah.
I don't find their motives interesting or their peril particularly emotionally engaging. I really want them to shut up and go away, and then John Wick comes out and shoots people.
Let the adult
you know.
come in and handle the situation.
Yeah, exactly. You like C. Linus Maxwell come in and do some clam flapping or whatever we said earlier. What did we say earlier?
Clam jamming?
Clam jamming. Yes.
Clam-a-jam-a-lammy.
Yes.
I am not again. Like, I really enjoyed Stranger Things, but I hate children in general as well. But I think I can handle them when they're fictional characters.
Yeah.
I mean, most people fucking write kids like they're adults anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the reasons that I'm not really super interested in it, is that it is a story that splits between an era where the main characters are children and an era where the main characters are adults.
Well, you know, this first movie is only when they're children, though.
Yes.
Okay.
So, given that, no, less than zero interest in that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the clown monster attacks children, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, like, it's stuff like that that pisses me off, because it's just like, okay, so what? The monster sucks. Monster sucks at his job. Eats a bunch of like defenseless children down in the sewer. Fuck you, monster. Piece of shit. If anybody
you ask me
knew
right now, and I could get 6 children in the sewer.
If anybody knew that you were, that you were down there, if one adult with a baseball bat knew that you existed, you would be dead. You'd be dead, monster. But oh no. Oh, children, they taste so sweet. Oh, fuck you. It's just an excuse, so you don't have to do any work. We know. Harry Anderson from Night Court would kick your ass if he knew where you were, Pennywise.
Are you all right?
I don't like it. It's like 3,000 pages long, and
Yeah,
it should be. It's like one of those movies that we were talking about before, where the movie is like
break that last point.
2.5 hours long. Nope, I can't. I gotta dispense a little justice, mayhem style.
All right. Well, live life. Live your best life, Jeff.
What was I saying? Something about
fuck kids.
Yeah, fuck a bunch of children. I don't know, like.
And it was too long of a book.
It was way too long. It was fucking horrifically long. I mean, like, there's a whole part in that book where like they discuss like how they all have sex with the girl in their group at one point.
Yeah.
And then like.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
It's just like and like how her fucking prepubescent, she had an orgasm with one dude, and it's just like fucking gross, dude. Like, just write the story about the killer clown from outer space, and let's do this thing.
You can destroy the thing now.
Oh, I remember where I was. Nope. I remembered and then I forgot. Yeah, hate machine. Oh, it's like we were just talking about how movies better have a damn good reason to be more than 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And for me, the book did not need to be that long. And I feel like a lot of people remember it fondly because it was long and because they like plowed through it.
Made it.
Took a million years. Yeah. And I'm just like, Stephen King, like, I just wish I like him better when he's writing short stories. Like, brevity for me requires one of the following agents. I don't think I have any of them in my party.
Nope.
Okay. How about this one's taken. This is reclaim a relic trading company. Okay, let's go do that. Anyway, sorry. It is to me it is fondly remembered, but I do not have any really good feelings about it. There's Stephen King that I like. I think The Shining is really good. I think that I like Needful Things quite a bit. I think that's a good one.
I like Dreamcatcher. I'm like the only person in the world who did.
Yeah.
But I also really like Jason Lee, so it's hard for me to be like,
who's shooting at me?
Bad guys.
Anyway, we have about 7 minutes left.
Okay,
so.
Jonathan Scratch asked, okay, I know this is a random ass question, but it's been burning to get out of me. That's go see a doctor.
Yep.
Not too long ago, I was talking with my mother about some movies, and I brought up The Fifth Element, a movie that was watched a lot in our household. I was a sci-fi nutty young man, and she thought, for whatever reason, that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was in it. So my question is,
oh no,
would The Fifth Element be 10 times better with The Rock as Corbin Dallas? or a million times better as Lilu.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Yeah.
I don't want The Rock in that movie. I think that movie is perfectly cast from start to finish.
It's not Tiny Lister. It's is it Tiny Lister? No, it's what is his name? He was the president. I think she was thinking it was the president.
Oh. Well, maybe, but I don't know. That character wasn't exactly like the heart and soul of the movie or anything.
No, but that's why I think she thought Dwayne The Rock was in it.
Okay.
Like, I think that's the person she thought he was.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that. No, I think that Bruce Willis is actually...
he's perfect in that.
I think he's perfect, yeah. And Mila Jovovich,
the perfect woman.
Watch out.
Right?
Ladies, gentlemen, children, and adults, everybody get fucking, yep.
Chris Tucker was amazing in that.
Call me my man. Oh, I love Ruby Rod. That I gotta say that, like, no matter what else you may think of it, the scene where he's interviewing him on the plane is just like so expertly put together.
Unbelievable. Yeah, he's so great in it.
Yeah. He's a really good sidekick. Like,
he's just great because he comes off like a cartoon character in the middle of this like weird fucking sci-fi. Everyone's like, Bruce Willis is playing it real deadpan.
Yep.
Mila Jovovich is like complete airhead, and then this guy is like supposed to be this celebrity, and he's real fast talking, and he's very like, I don't know. It was just great. I thought it was a great combination of characters.
Yep. I agree. I'm sorry, sir. I would not. There's a lot of movies I would put The Rock in, but that is not one of them. Yeah. I think that it's like the Three Little Pigs, man. It was The Fifth Element is just right.
Yeah.
Agents of Murder.
Which is Goldilocks.
Goldilocks. What did I say?
Three Little Pigs.
The Three Little Pigs. And then one of their houses was just right. I don't know. Little pig, just right. Something. Fucking.
Not by the hair and our chinny chin chin.
Yep. Somebody tried to correct me about that shit.
Really?
Well, because I call that group Green Jello.
Yeah, that's what I call them.
That's not what their name actually is.
What is it?
Because they had to change it they changed to Green Jelly after they were sued by like Kellogg's, and they were like, Kellogg's was like, Jello is a trademark. You cannot just call your band after. It'd be like Shake and Bake, you know.
What if Green Jello is all one word?
I don't know. All I know is that they changed it to Green Jelly, and I think that at one point I mentioned
they should have just called themselves Green Hello
on a video, and somebody was like, "Actually, it's Green Jelly," and I was like, "Actually, no, because I went and saw them and I had a band T-shirt when it was Green Jello. So how about that then?
Start that fight,
Senorita or Hombre? I don't know. Oh, are we okay? So." Anyway, no, would not put The Rock into that movie.
Yeah, that'd be poor decision.
Yep. Talk to Gremlin.
Meep. Have you guys ever listened to Hamilton? After being late to the party by like 2 or 3 years, I finally got around to it, and damn if I didn't think it was good. I don't like Manuel Miranda. I don't like his music. I don't understand. I tried listening to Hamilton. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I didn't love Moana's music, to be honest. Like, it was decent, but it wasn't anything. I don't understand the hype.
Okay.
Where everyone's like, oh my God, he's doing this. It's going to be amazing. I don't get it.
For Moana, I liked it because I feel like Disney has the catchiness hasn't been as present in a lot of the Disney songs outside of like Frozen, but there was like
one song in
Frozen.
There
was like 4 other songs in there, so
yeah.
I'll bet you want some text.
Sure.
I just want to know what's on fire back there.
Spooky tree.
It's a tree that goes.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Bye. I have listened to Hamilton on Spotify. I feel like it's the sort of thing that is it seems like it's very good. I personally feel like I want to see it as well as hear it.
You think it needs to be like in context?
I think that it needs I think that it needs more than just the music. I think that I need to be looking at it as well as hearing it. What I heard, I liked quite a bit. I can also, though, kind of understand a little bit of what you're saying, Amanda, because...
And I'm not saying bad, I guess, because a lot of people, if you say you don't like something, it means you hate it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying everyone was like, literally, when Hamilton came out, people were, it's the greatest musical. It's the most, you guys listen to it. It's great. You'll love it. It's the most amazing musical you'll have ever listened to. And then I listened to it and it's like just decent.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it just automatically puts a little negative to it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when people overhype something and it kind of fucking ruins it.
Yeah. No, I totally know that. It's, yeah, people will overhype. They will overhype the shit out of stuff. And then you'll be like, hey, that was weird.
I think we have one more question if you want to try to.
Yeah. We got a minute or two. Let's.
Hannibal, Montana asks director Jordan Vogt Roberts, when he's not whining about cinema sins on Twitter, is trying to put together a Metal Gear Solid movie. Which Metal Gear game would you pick to adapt, and what changes, if any, would you make to the script? Personally, I think Peace Walker's story is the tightest and most quote-unquote Hollywood plot out of the series. Though the tricky part would be to establish the events of MGS3 and Snake's relationship with Boss.
Peace Walker's way too complicated. He literally builds an army in Peace Walker. Also, there's a bunch of, it's like half the game is grounded. Am I supposed to? It says talk to Gremlin. This is Gremlin, right? Gremlin, talk to me, Gremlin.
Maybe pull out of that and then pull back into it, like the.
Oh, maybe it means on like the. On the ship?
Oh, maybe on the Ark? Go to the Ark. See what happens. See what happens.
Anyway, no, we'll get to that next week. I think it's funny that you've been bugging me to install the DLC for weeks, and we did it this week,
yeah,
and it fucked everything up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just going to run around and blast some stuff.
Right. Will I answer the question? Or
yes, I think that Metal Gear Solid 1 or 3 are the best ones to adapt because they both have solid, easy-to-understand bosses. 3 has the whole Patriot's Legacy thing, which I feel like would be a little bit difficult to tell to a first-time viewer of the series. 4 to Peace Walker are all pretty...
Is there anything from 1 and 3 that you would change if you were going to adapt it?
You'd have to cut. You'd have to cut quite a bit out of it.
Just edit a lot of it?
Yeah.
What about if it was like a 4-part series on Netflix or something?
If it was, hey, there's a great answer for that other question, right? Contemporary series.
Yeah.
I think that it would be great. I mean, because like the thing about Metal Gear is that it's all about a bunch of different really unique bosses. So you could make every episode or like a half season about like tracking down and fighting the boss, or each boss in the in the area. That would be fun. So yeah, I will say I'd probably pick Metal Gear Solid. I'd probably pick Metal Gear Solid because it's the easiest to understand. It does have some nuance to it, but like between Meryl and the bosses, it's the most straightforward and easily laid out, and the one that would probably be the easiest to adapt faithfully into a movie. What you doing, buddy? You need me to get that? Is that lady robot riding a dinosaur made out of beer bottles?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. And with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. It's been an hour. It's now 4:30 in the morning.
We're exhausted.
Yeah, we're all exhausted. Please send in some questions, and we will try to answer them next time around. I swear I will not. We will try not to be so late and sleepies. This was a very particularly difficult day for me, and I appreciate Amanda sticking around until the god-awful hours of the morning. So thanks to everybody for watching. Patreon, Amazon, blah, 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 blah. See you next week.